We often ask ourselves, why did this have to happen to me? And sometimes when life gives us everything we desire, we become proud. In chasing our dreams and achievements, we often forget one truth. Everything that happens is written by our Creator. We forget that every joy, every hardship, every twist of fate has a purpose. In the end, only time can truly reveal what is good and what is bad. Maybe you're going through a difficult time right now, or maybe you're enjoying comfort and forgetting what lies ahead. Either way, this story is for you. Listen carefully until the end, because this isn't just a story. It's a lesson that may change the way you see your life. At the foot of a green hill, beside a thick forest, there was a small, peaceful village. In that village lived a humble man named Mr. Adam. Middle-aged, kind, and simple, he worked hard every single day just to make ends meet. For him, having 2 proper meals in a day was a blessing. But despite his poverty, Mr. Adam had one rare quality. He was always content. He never complained, and he always thanked God for what he had. Mr. Adam owned a small piece of land. Every day he worked tirelessly on it to grow crops, with help from his only son Daniel and their strong white horse Max. But Max was no ordinary horse. He was intelligent, hardworking, and swift. Mr. Adam and Daniel loved him deeply. To them, Max was part of their family. One day, word of Max's strength and beauty reached a wealthy businessman named Mr. Smith who lived in the city. Curious, Mr. Smith came to the village with his son to see this magnificent horse. The moment he laid eyes on Max, he was amazed. He immediately offered Mr. Adam a huge sum of money to buy the horse. But to everyone's surprise, Mr. Adam politely refused. The villagers were shocked. Some laughed. Others whispered, "He's a fool. He could have become rich overnight." But a few days later, something unexpected happened. Max disappeared. He was gone from the stable without a trace. Mr. Adam and Daniel searched all day but couldn't find him anywhere. The villagers wasted no time in gossiping. "See," they said mockingly, "he wasn't even worthy of owning such a fine horse. Maybe that city businessman sent someone to steal it." Daniel was heartbroken. He looked at his father and said, "Dad, how can you stay so calm? We lost something so important." Mr. Adam smiled softly and said, "My son, don't worry too much. In every loss, there's something hidden. Maybe good, maybe bad. Only time will tell." Daniel didn't understand, thinking his father was just pretending to be strong. But a few days later, something incredible happened. One morning, as they were working in the field, they saw Max running towards them, and he wasn't alone. Behind him were 5 wild horses following closely. The whole village gathered, amazed. "Mr. Adam is so lucky," they said. "First he lost a horse, now he has 6. Mr. Adam smiled calmly and said, "Maybe Max went into the forest to find his herd. Now he's brought them home." Daniel was overjoyed. He started training the wild horses, teaching them to carry loads and plow the fields. But while working with one of the new horses, tragedy struck. The wild horse suddenly kicked Daniel, throwing him to the ground. His leg broke badly. The villagers once again began whispering, "Poor Mr. Adam, his good luck has turned into bad luck." Lying in pain, Daniel said, "Dad, this time something truly terrible has happened." Mr. Adam, still calm, replied, "Son, don't be quick to call it bad. Time will reveal everything." Days passed. Daniel was still recovering when news spread through the village. War had broken out in the country. The government began sending soldiers to recruit all able-bodied young men from the villages. Every family was filled with fear. But because of his broken leg, Daniel was not taken. Weeks later, heartbreaking news reached the village. many of the boys who went to war never returned. That evening, villagers came to Mr. Adam's house in tears, saying, "You are so lucky, Mr. Adam. Your son is safe, but we lost ours." Mr. Adam placed a gentle hand on Daniel's shoulder and quietly said, "See, my son, when Max ran away, we thought it was a disaster. But he came back with 5 more horses. When you broke your leg, we thought it was misfortune. But that very injury saved your life." Life isn't simple. What seems bad today might turn out to be a blessing tomorrow. Daniel listened in silence. For the first time, he understood what his father had meant all along. Mr. Adam continued, "That's why, my son, when something good happens, don't get carried away with pride. And when something bad happens, don't lose hope. Everything happens according to time. Everything has its reason." The real lesson is this: whether something is good or bad, it will pass. We can't always understand the meaning behind every event, but time reveals everything. Even when we don't understand God's plan, it's always working for our good. So no matter what happens, be patient, be grateful, trust the process. Maybe something in your life right now doesn't make sense, but one day you'll see why it had to happen. Remember this: happiness and hardship are both temporary. Don't lose yourself in either. There is balance in everything, and everything happens for a reason. If you liked this story, don't forget to give it a like. Share what you learned in the comments below, and remember, your story is still being written. Stay patient, stay thankful, and keep faith in His plan. We'll see you in the next story. Take care.